Happy New Year, 2025, first day. It's like 101. I took some images. I trimmed my goatee, my face today. But I want to see if we can see any. Huh. I'm looking right here from my eye. I'm a perfect illusion. But this side, I always have the sun on this side. I gotta try to, because I know there's something coming out. I don't know how well that was. But I know these images are giving me a message, a sign. The hardest ones I have a hard time with is just my left side of my face. I know I can see them, but it's the lighting. Everywhere I take a picture, it seems like it's lit up. But anyway, tell me how your things are going for you today. You know, they're saying that the script runs out tomorrow on the 2nd. And, you know, it's so interesting because I look back, you know, at I think it was World War I and then World War II, of how that happened. And then, because I think it was before World War II, we had free electric. We had those things, rods or something on the top of their house. There's old pictures of it. And then all of a sudden, everything was either covered up or demolished or buried. And, you know, they started civilization anew, like a reset. I don't know, just looking back at history photos and stuff like that, and then going into World War II, they did something like the same thing. You know, the world went into a struggle, a famine, a chaos for a long time to rebuild. And then once they rebuild, you know, they grew up to, and then now we're at World War III, and then we're looking at, you know, kind of like the same scenario. Which I thought was quite interesting. Another thing I thought was interesting is how lightning struck the Capitol, the Empire State, and I think it was the Washington Monument or something. You know, I think, and looking at the Washington Monument is the same image as Nimrod, the image of Nimrod, which is kind of interesting because it's representing the male penis. Very interesting, because fertilization, civilization, if it wasn't for man, I can see why. If it wasn't for man, there wouldn't be anything, because man's semen has to impregnate the egg, and it's man's semen that determines the sex. So there's a lot, you know. Of course, women give a lot too. They have their responsibility as well. So it's like a man has a responsibility and the woman has a responsibility. She carries it, nurtures it in the water world sack, you know, all that kind of stuff. So nobody take offense, you know. I'm not saying it's the man's world, but you know, it kind of is, because it's man is made in God's image and women is made in man's image. So we've got to, you know, look at this and not, you know, get into our petty ways of, well, this is right or this is wrong, because, you know, we should be telling the Creator what is right or wrong. It's his script, his act, his play, his story. And we are the actors, the stars of the stage. It's kind of interesting how that just flows out of my mind and in my mind. Well, in my mind and then out my mouth. Anyway, so they show a movie script. Even I think one of the Illuminati cards shows the ending card as this movie reel it shows the planet Earth, and it shows this movie screen up in the universe, and it's running out. The tape's running out, which is kind of interesting too. So, and then I remember Nostradamus' images where it shows the Golden Age. It shows an open book, a blank open book for the Golden Age, and it has a golden seal on it. And then in Back to the Future, I think it was the last Back to the Future with the train, Doc comes up with his wife and 2 kids on the train, and he throws Marty, I think he throws Marty that's a book, but the book is empty. Because I remember him saying, the book's empty, Doc. And he said, a new beginning, something that starts a new beginning or something like that. So I think that's the thing about the reset, is it resets everything. Not only removes all financial debt and everything, but getting back to the 3 lightning strikes on the 3 things. Sorry, I got on a tangent. And then the Ford 150 truck. So you think of Ford Mustang, a horse, a white horse, electric, and a white horse, right? So God rides the white horse. And so it's an electric truck, that does its thing or whatever. And then there was another event that happened in front of Trump Tower with a Tesla vehicle exploding in front of Trump Tower. So people are like thinking, you think somebody's sending them a message? And it's kind of interesting because you got Elon tied up in it, right? So you got Elon for the Tesla, and you got Trump Tower for Trump's building. I don't know. It's getting really bizarre. But anyway, that the name of that truck, the Ford 150 that's white, is called Lightning. Lightning something. I couldn't read the whole label. You know how they have those little labels on the side of your car? But it was on the back side of the truck in one of those silver emblems or whatever. And it said Lightning something. I tried to look it up online. What was popping in my mind was rod or something like that, but I don't think they call it a lightning rod. But it's kind of interesting because I think rod was coming in my mind because of all the lightning rods coming down, striking those buildings. So, remember an iPad Go 2 in the classroom where it shows on the wall this head, this brain, and this lightning bolt comes right down the middle of it, and it splits open. I wonder if it's like a division, like a sign saying the division's coming. And this is just before, I think, some of these events were happening. The lightning strikes, I guess, before midnight, just right before midnight. So I don't know the exact times. That's what some people are talking about. But anyway, I decided to share that and get on here and say hi. And maybe this is my last video. Who knows? But taking advantage of it. Have a great day.